Oh, today has been quite a rough day for AT&T. Now, by rough, I mean that their value has dropped and they have just announced that they will be reducing their dividend by quite a bit. Now, if you're not familiar with AT&T, it is a very popular dividend stock with a kind of common dividend of about 6%. But they announced today that they are going to be reducing that to about 3.7%. So I'm going to quickly explain what's happening and why it's doing this. Now, this is the article on Yahoo Finance where I kind of found this, which I will link in the description down below if you want to have a look. I'm just going to have a look at some of the kind of key points. Firstly, AT&T are selling Warner Media to Discovery. Now, the reason for this in their announcement is the fact that over the past few years, they have been investing heavily in HBO Max, while they have kind of lost ground when it comes to fiber and wireless broadband, which is what AT&T are known for. Now, this is actually a really good kind of move for Discovery, because if you look at it, it will combine HBO, CNN, HGTV, Animal Planet, Food Network, and TLC all on the same streaming service. Now that is very dangerous for Netflix and Amazon. So if this is such a awesome thing for them to actually have, why are they doing it? Well, firstly, they have a debt load of about 160 billion. So with the sale of Warner Media, they are set to receive 43 billion in combination of cash, securities, and Warner Media's retention of certain debt. Now, the reason that they have taken such a hammering in terms of their stock value today, they will be reducing their dividend by about 44%. So it goes from about $2.08 per share to around $1.16 per share, which is a yield reduction from 6.6% to 3.7%. So they have taken quite a big loss. Firstly, I mean, here it says they spent around 175 billion, and then they finish off after selling those assets with about 80 billion. That's a pretty kind of substantial loss. So yeah, it has been a rough day for AT&T. Now that is pretty much all I have to say about AT&T. There's not really much else to say. Now, if you are invested in AT&T, you have a couple of options. You can either hold out and hope that maybe in a year or 2 years or 3 years, it starts to increase that dividend yield again. Or you can kind of cut your losses. Now, if it was me personally, I'd probably just wait it out. 3.7% is still pretty good. But bear in mind, this is not investing advice. Don't base any financial decisions on what I tell you. I hope this information has been helpful to you. And if it has been helpful, I would really appreciate if you hit that like button. But that brings us to the end of this video. I will see you next time.